So this is where we terminated, and that is the gas valve for this, the new stove. End of gas. I mean, the flex hose, that's not a big deal. I don't need all that equipment here to do that. So the last project, the carpenter came today and he looked at this thing, and we had a couple of questions, but it's not helping us right now. Like when they made it, the people who made the cabinets should have asked how big are the doorways. I mean, no cabinet maker wants to make a cabinet that you can't get in place, even though they could say, well, that's your problem. So I think this door is a 30. That's just a scant 32. And the one in the back there is a 30. And this thing measures 33 at its narrowest, almost 35 at its widest, 33, 34. So the game plan is, at least the carpenter told me, is his game plan is to take the stops off, because there's no door here anyway, and start disassembling this frame. He's got to start with the plinth. This down here is called a plinth. And then work his way up and hopefully gain enough space all the way back to get it through there. Second option, which wasn't really an option, was to take it apart. Problem with that is it's glued and it's put together with pneumatic staples. I found them here. Yes. See that? So you knock that apart. The nice thing is real plywood. But you whack it apart, and my theory is you'll never get it back together. Not, and I don't know, if I guess, probably a $600-700 piece of furniture, and a lot cheaper to take the door frame apart. Well, I don't know what the carpenter, that's the carpenter's thing. But that's the plan they're going to go with. And so probably the next video or the next one, you'll see it sitting in this corner. And I know he wants to get to that. I can't wait till it's sitting there so I can find out where this is, because I got to bring the pipes through it. So it'd be nice to, when that's done, I'll know where that is. It's really like the crucible piece. You start with that and then everything else flows from there. So today was a good day. He also is looking at putting the plug, the electrician is putting the plug in the wall, recessing it, since the wall's already open. There's a big triple 2x10 under. This is the middle of the house. So you can see this wall lines up with that wall, and where those metal things are in the distance there. So this is the middle of the house, and usually that's where the support is. And sure enough, went downstairs and found out that's where the support is. But I did show him he could probably sneak at an angle and still get the wire in there. The wire for this is 10 gauge. I should be right. 20s, 12, 30s, 10. So it's a 10 gauge wire. So it's pretty, it's not a small wire. But he wants to do that, and then before the carpenter can close this up. So electrician and carpenter are doing their thing. All right, on to the next task. See ya.